Good afternoon, everybody. I was going to stream tomorrow, and I am going to, but I just wanted to sneak a short one in here. I'm just streaming for about half an hour while I have my coffee, and then I got to get going, but just doing a quick update. We're going to get Ursula into the clan boss team here. Hope everyone's been good though. Sorry, I've missed like a good 7-8 days. I'm sorry about that. I'll do an update when I'm on tomorrow. I'm gonna update I'll do multiple updates on all the accounts. Overall, just try and win your tournaments if you can, or get as high placement as you can. Get those free rewards. Sometimes if you don't compete in tournaments that often, you will notice sometimes you have a really good opportunity to just get an easy win. Definitely go for those. Get that relentless gear, mythical, the legendary or mythical artifact or fragments for doing relics, all that fun stuff. The new Forge Pass did start. It is the protection set, I believe, the bolster set. So we'll get that next week some point. I might get it this week just to have it right away. Sadly, because I've been working so much, I could have won the champion training, but I missed it. So I could have won 2 tournaments instead of just the one. We did get Ursula. We're gonna build her up. Void Lego, first one on the account, so excited about that. She's an ally protector healer. I think she had stuns too. I still gotta really look at her kit, but she's another damage absorber. So with her, her and a regen set and immortal, you get her health really high, as far as I understand, and she keeps your team alive. And then if you pair her with, say, like Miscreated Monster, for instance, also doing it, and also our other support, what's his face, the Hellier, the 3 of them together doing damage reduction, and then we're gonna slide in Venomage. It's just like almost, it's a huge percent of damage that's just knocked down. It means we can probably get our clan boss turns really into the higher amount. We can probably hit Nightmare soon. Because if it takes 5 keys for us to do Nightmare, I'd like to get it down to 3. It's a gear. It's all a gear shoot. I have a lot of material still for Slayer set. I just need the charms. That's kind of what I'm waiting to collect more of. I'm hoping the Relentless set we got, like having one good Relentless set, will, now that we can move it around, will be huge. So I am hoping what we got is useful. Was it 8 mil hard? Just shy of 1 keying hard. We 3 where we're at is 1 depending on affinity, 1 key, 3 up to 3 keys depending affinity, and then 5 keys depending on affinity. So we want to get those down. Yeah, don't forget to do your, what is our mission still? Force, is it Force today? It is 7 in the background. So Deck of Fate is Dungeon Diver and Soulstones. Even if you don't go for the champion, just getting some of these fragments is actually a good way. Hey Prince, how you doing? Is a good way to get your mod like chests and stuff. There's also actually good rewards in here. So even if you even the worst flips here, like essentially it's the rare book and the mage steel, everything else is good. I don't think we have any stones to pull though, which we don't. We're never gonna have stones in this account, so I'm gonna have. We tried. I have his souls. Ezio, unfortunately, I think we got to 4-star. Yeah, so we got a 4-star, 5-star. Glade Wolf, Spirit Host when we get her back. This guy we don't have. Actually, we could. I'm not going to use that champion, so get us our 1,000. Anything here? No. We'll get our soul. Hope for something juicy here. Prince, I hope you're doing well. And instead we get a rare that we're never going to use. Feels bad, man. I think these are only worth a little bit too. Yeah, they're worth like 100, so. Yeah, Banshee I have. So like I could look her up, but I don't think she's if I remember right, she's not great. Let's find out. She's undead, right? Small decrease. Oh, tackle enemies, decrease defense. Okay. Removing a buff. Block skill. Never mind. She's not terrible. Hey, Juice. Yeah, I've been working a lot, and on top of that, I just started seeing someone, so she has eaten a lot of my time as well. I shouldn't say that. We've just been going out once a week, and that's been on my days off that I usually stream, like the one day off. I only get 2 days off a week now, so the other one I'm usually sleeping most of it because I'm just so tired. The new Forge Pass is live, guys. It is the Defiant set. This is a great set to build for any damage absorber, like a pincushion champion. I'm going to be on tomorrow. I tried to reply to a couple of the people for... why is this red? Oh, okay, so Siege is active as well. Keep an eye out for Siege. I'm going to get my attack in, I guess. I made my contribution. Like, I'm never gonna beat any of these teams. Post 2. So all I can really do for this clan is win some of the posts. And once I can't use Critcat, I'm toast, so. I can only use my team twice and that's it. And they're doing fire testing in my building as a heads up, so enjoy that today and tomorrow. I hope your fusions have been going well, guys. I hope you're doing well. Well, I'm going to jump in here and take a look at the Relentless that we got, as well as we have some forged materials for the relics. So we don't have enough to pull any of the rarities yet, but we're on our way to getting at least 3 or 4 pulls at the high rarities, so that's nice. The legendary one would be huge if it actually lands, so... Hey, Tuna. I love my cat, Luna, because like, when she jumps up, she's like, I have arrived. Like, she stops and it's free to look at her. She's like, notice me. I am here. Hello, Luna. So we need how many? When 1 superior? Okay. I'm going to leave this running in the background while we're taking a look. Alright, let's go take a look at our set. So So as you can see, I got 2. I got 1 from finishing 4th place and 1 from 1st place. 1st place is mythical, and the 6th place is rare. We got defense boots, flat stat chest, HP chest with speed, so that's pretty good. HP flat gloves, a shield with accuracy rolled, which is really nice. This is actually a really nice defensive shield. That's probably one of the best pieces of gear I have now. A speed hit on the helmet too. So why this is big is whenever I get Sile the Drakes, this is like a really good 4-piece to put on her, and so far, because she's HP based as well, so like these 3 pieces are great to throw on her. And then we have an attack hit with defensive stats and a crit damage, so weapon could have been better, but yeah, overall this is great. Is there artifact enhance on right now? Gear enhance is on. So well, I want to try and finish this then. Do some upgrades to all the Relentless gear. It's a great time to do the new dungeon as well right now, guys, because it, like as you can see, 1, I need lots of pieces, and 2, just a really good time to go for it. These gloves are great. Hope they hit crit damage or attack. They did not. So I got 1 attack. It's unfortunate. Hopefully a crit rate or speed. We hit both of them. Awesome. Double hit on speed. And that's a kind. I kind of want to re-roll that piece before I roll it. Relentless, where you at? Where's the Relentless? Be the Relentless. Okay, we'll start with the helmet. And fingers, cross your fingers and toes that we hit speed at least once, but twice would be perfect. Oh, we hit resistance. Speed. Crit rate. Still a great piece overall, but we didn't hit any of the speed, which sucks. This one we'd like to hit the accuracy. So this piece is like amazing now. I don't think I can ever replace it. If we hit the trip especially. If we trip or quad roll that to accuracy. Beep, beep. Buzz, buzz. So did you guys get your... Can you not hear me? Okay. No, you can hear me. Alright, so the Relentless pieces have been alright. As you can see, we've been collecting a bit of it now. We got some a decent stockpile going. We only got 1 speed boot in it, though. Where is Ursula? Ursula, we threw in some just gear to like buff her resistance and her defense a bit, but overall her HP is the goal here. Hopefully we get better stuff to throw on her down the road. Still no superior potion pull. We are on day 23 into our rotation cycle. I don't think there's anything crazy here. For the clan missions, the shop this week are the chickens and Void Shard. I'd like to get that Void Shard. Also, if you're fans of summoning pools and you don't have these Legos, specifically if you don't have them, it's a Bannerlord rotation again. So, of the champions in here, Richtof, I guess, would be the worst one. He's still good. He can do decent damage, but he's like out of the whole pull. He would be the one you're kind of upset about. The rest are all great. You have 3 S tier supports in the bottom. I would include Manaya too. Like, you kind of got 4 really good supports basically, and then 2 good, another good pseudo support, and then these 2, turn meter control, and like fight controller. With Buddy, because he puts them there. I think Timot's the only one that does a 3-turn cooldown on enemy skills, and then Staltus is just great. He will help you plow through the game if you end up pulling him. And since it's a niche pool, 2% to pull, you can get one of the, whatchamacallit, the, what's the word I'm looking for? Unity champions. So, Bannerlord's one's pretty good. And Edward Kenway is in there. Funny story, I didn't do Cassandra on my main account, and I ended up pulling her when I did the Summon Rush for the current fusion. So I found that kind of funny. Don't miss your login days as well. For the calendar, where'd it go? Calendar, where you at? Rewards calendar, here's the rewards so far. I've missed a few, as you can see. This was the biggest one, like, oof, that I missed it. Missing the runes is big, but missing the gear is huge. Tonight should be a guaranteed one into tomorrow. And then same with this one here. Getting the Dark Fae gear, I forgot to check that. I think it was pretty good, if I remember right. I put it on someone. Who did I throw it on? Oh, I didn't throw anyone, but we got speed boots in it. So, sadly it hit HP, but, I mean, if this triple rolled attack percent or crit damage, heaven for boots. This I might reroll, because outside of the crit damage, the rest of the stats aren't what we're looking for. Anything better? Let's crit damage again. Nope, got worse. Hey XR, I'm just doing a quick one today, probably for another like 20 minutes, and then tomorrow I'll be on a long time, doing a longer one. Yeah, the sword's kind of useless now, sadly. It is the Dark Fae Doom Tower rotation, as a heads up. And when you go in here, as you can see, I won some I've been winning tournaments, so I've got relics materials down here, fingers and toes, you know, that we can get some more. Another champ training event is coming up, which I'll be pushing that as well, because like I've got lots to build. Is the Void Keep the only thing holding us up here? Arcane. Magic. No, I gotta do another. If it was just the Void Keep, I would have opened it, but I've got to do all the crypts still. But we're pretty good. We're just over halfway done. Arbiter missions. Lunar New Year. Do I need these potions? No, I've got enough. When this is done, I'll probably... I mainly need magic potions still. Spirit potions. And now I have a need for void potions. I need arcanes, as you can see as well. Let's do, I don't know, like 10. How many refills do I have right now? 2. Okay, so just the 2. What's funny is I still have days left on my XP banner. 3 days left. It's finally gonna run out. No, the job is great. Still, I'm not big on dealing with people, if that makes sense. That's the one part of it that's hard is when people have issues. It's my job to problem solve them, and when people are being difficult, it's really hard to solve problems. Like if you, I hate having an answer for something, and then you give it as your first response, and they're like, no, that's not good enough, and then you have to like waste 10 minutes getting back to the same answer, and the second time around they're like, oh yeah, so why didn't you just do it in the first place? And then you want to like rake nails on a chalkboard or scream out loud. You want to scream into the atmosphere kind of thing. That's what drives me nuts about it. But overall, it's good money. It's short term, just for like a couple months, and just basically just getting finances all straightened out for the going into the spring and summer. Tax season right now, so just trying to get all my tax paperwork ready as well. Yeah, exactly, Xarth. It's I'm just being honest. I need to make sure I got points. I did okay. Like, basically I had someone come in with an order, and then I read the order back to them, and then 5 minutes later, after getting the order together and bringing it to them, they said everything was wrong. To which this was my fault that I chose this direction, but I immediately said, I read the order back to you and you said everything was right. To which then they just exploded and like started I hate people that have temper tantrums as adults. Like, you're an adult. Stop, please. You're not a toddler. Stop acting like one, kind of thing. Like, it's just, in a workplace, it looks so bad when someone just starts freaking out and doing a little spin dance, screaming and yelling. So they start telling me, like, no, you took the wrong order down, you don't know what you're doing, like, this, like, right into, like, just being an ass. And, I had to wait almost, like, 10, 15 minutes for them to stop talking. To just say, can I get your order ready now, or do you want to keep screaming? Like, because I wasn't going to have any of it. And then, later on the day, the other manager I work with told me, like, oh, you can just tell them to leave. I was like, oh, can I? Good to know. He's like, yeah, we don't, like, she said, like, yeah, we don't tolerate that. And she's like, you didn't need to take that they screwed up their order. Because, like, you know, like, we can go back and look at this cameras, which she's like, I did, just, you know, she's like, I was watching, and she's like, I watched you read it back to him. You can see on the computer screen it flicker and change, and, like, you even spun the computer screen towards them and everything, and they were like, yeah, that's right. It was a tablet, like, I showed them the tablet. And then, yeah, what they had done was they only wanted a split order of 2 things, and instead they ordered 4 different orders of them, like 2 of each, because they said they wanted 2 of each. That was their wording. So we put in 2 orders of each, and so when we brought out the 4, they were like, no, I only wanted 2 of that, 2 of that. They were like, yeah, you ordered 2 of each, and it was right back to you as 2 orders of each. Yeah. Yeah, Prince, yeah. Yeah, you gotta have thick skin and the patience of a god to not lose your shit. And don't get me wrong, people make mistakes. It happens. Who are these two? Arn the White and Vestel. So Barbarian and Sylvan. Does he turn into a polar bear? He does turn into a polar bear. It's like a ram bear hybrid guy. Dual swords. Visuals look good. So he's a provoked counterattacker. He has hybrid damage. Jesus. This passive is nutty. I don't know, he seems good. Some people got him already. This is whenever a champion on their A1 has a paragraph, they're usually really good. Shatter, okay. So I feel like all the new champions coming out this year are gonna have Shatter. On my road to my prism pole. I'm sure you've got your own horror stories, Prince. And anyone who's worked in that. Gonna heat my coffee up quick, guys. Be right back. Are you eating a tuna boona? Tuna, are you lying on the... You got Razelvarg Bambus with Maneater, got Venomage Tagoar, ready for Clan Boss. That's awesome, Prince, yeah. So you started a new, like, is that a new one you started, or just like those are champions you already have going? Because having the Maneater in there is just huge. I do. I won't lie, if there's any shard event on right now, I would just pull shards, but it's not worth it. Because I can get 11 Ancients. My Voids is reset, it's at like 7. And we got 8 legendaries so far, like, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 were free, and 1, 2. So we've gotten 3 in 37 days. That's like 1 legendary every 10 days. Nice, Prince. So, we keep getting weapons, and I want to know like, why that is. Like, my weapon drop rate is through the roof for this Chrono Face set. I've gotten 6 weapons and 1 of each. So far, those gloves and shield are the only other alternates I've gotten. Worked for Apple for 6 years, and I got stories I could write a novel and stuff, how to deal with it. It's hilarious. Oh, I have no doubt, like... One thing I appreciate is when people at Apple do know what they're talking about. It helps so much. Like they're not just like trying to sales pitch you. Like when you come in with a it's like because in film we have a lot of like cross-platform errors because we're using both Linux, Windows, and Apple OS like operating systems. So we have like there's a lot of integrity issues, right? So like. If I came in, Prince, and you right away are like, oh, you're having a network problem, that's like a greater issue, like we've got a guy Doug or like Bonnie or something, like you'll have a person who can usually like, hey, come talk to this person, they'll help you sort it out, or give you like try and help you come up with like trying some stuff. Same thing with hard drives, like sometimes you have like raw data that like doesn't play well with like Linux or won't play well with Windows, vice versa, like stuff out of Windows might not play well with Apple. So you just like that kind of problem solving is appreciated, and like also just honesty. Like if they're like that's kind of outside our wheelhouse, you might need to go to like a repair center that like strictly deals with those kind of things, or talk to like an internet provider directly. Like talk to someone there who like knows what they're talking about. Because like you're not gonna get that answer at Best Buy kind of thing. Like unless you get like someone who's like out of pocket. Like it's their interest is like Cisco systems and like networking and data transfer. Hello. I'm just giving an example though, and then even like device compatibility, right? Like there's some older Apple devices, while they're still compatible with the newer ones, there's like there's certain things with Safari that won't play well with an older version of like iTunes, for instance. Or not Safari, that's the browser. Certain versions of like Lion and Libra and Tiger OS, like going that far back, right? Like they did have their end date. They were supported too for usually like 5 to 7 years after they were ceased production. And even still, I still have my Apple laptop with Tiger on it, and they still like the people at Apple usually try and like help us out because I just run like a server off of it, so easy peasy. All right, so these gloves. We got like a good pair of gloves out of there. Very nice. Hopefully it doubles one of these. There we go. Really nice set of gloves now. Slowly but surely we're getting things we can replace some gear with. Hi Willow. Hello. Hello Willow girl. What are you doing? Our friend Delore here lost her shield. Could just give her this one. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna use this. Okay. So see, you get a decent amount of points down here, double dipping, so that's always nice. We'll do some faction wars while we're waiting for that to respawn. Ooh. Hello? You're okay. Why are you meowing, huh? There you go. Sorry, cat's paying me a visit. I don't want to, flip him to level 30 yet, but I do want this. Now, Fellhound you could lock in on his A1 if you're going to use him as a campaign farmer. But he's a great champion and he does heaps of damage. He really just needs to be fast and have high attack. Or defense, sorry. Which also is why he's good for campaign farming. He gets tanky. But, yeah, he's good for the crypt as well. Let's look for some defense. Is the new mythical that crazy? I'm gonna say, like, he looks like he's built to just be stupid. With the double sword and the way his ability kit works. One shot in waves. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not going to use that Savage Gear I threw in there, so let's see if I can find something else for him. No shield, sadly. And that has no helmet. Okay, our first deck flip. Something. Hey Tim, how you doing? I didn't play for 4 days and I got knocked down like 6 arena tiers. Yeah, Arn, Tim, is like everyone's saying he hits hard. Does he just a banana cannon? Like just ridiculous? Oh, the widows. Oh, the widows. Are you being a big suck? Are you being a big suck? Yeah. Wonder, really, really pale. Wonder, really, really pale. He's the perfect nuker. His kit, is this his first form, Tim, or second one? I haven't. Survivability and damage. Yeah, his second form with the provoke, retaliate, shield. He's the best around. How many shards would you pull to get him, Tim? Are you going to pick up about 300, 400 primals and go? Mighty Uko 9-piece Mercurial. I'm going to guess like people are starting to find out that Mercurial is just stupid, like a dummy like thick set. Like it's just ridiculous. Which is exciting. You'd buy more than that? Do you think they'll, like, I'm surprised for just dropping him and how good he is that they wouldn't just fire off Primal Shard, like a Primal Shard event with him to launch him. Anytime they put out a big mythical and just do a 2x or 10x for him. A 25x. Tim, how you were talking about before of like being able to just get so many packs, do they also, if you tell them you want a certain pack, like be like, oh hey, this pack's not available in my store but I want this specific pack, will they put it in there for you? Or do you, or will they just give you the refreshes for like the base ones? Gotcha. Lock it in for the future. Tim, who would you say is the worst Void Legendary in the game? Like one that you would like walk away from the computer if you pulled it? Or is like you would consider literally just feeding it as food? You're like, yeah, you're garbage, goodbye. Hey, Wank, how you doing? That's what I'm starting to look at. Like most of the Void champions aren't built for Arena; they're built for Hydra or like the game content, the PVE. I mean, Yami would be great. Arthalia, like all the Sylvan Watcher ones are pretty good. Maybe a little. I know he can hit hard, but he's not well regarded. But if I remember right, he hits like really, really hard. Hey Akash, Sylar, she can nuke, yes. She is more used for stuns and control. Where is she? Where are you at, Sylar? Hey Warstall, how you doing? Dark Elf? Oh, that's right, she is a Dark Elf, yeah. I have so many good champions to build. Getting Godseeker was huge. Need a speed lead still. Oh, yeah, him. I don't want to waste... champion training's about to start, so I don't want to lose points. Do you use Warlord at all, Tim? Check Krakens because it makes me understand spending is a gripe on the game at this point. Yeah, or you spending $1,000 on the game. Yeah, Prince. Like you can spend so much money on this game and get nothing. And well, how to frame this? If you spend money on the right things, you will get power out of it. Like when the Forge Passes first came out with the relic materials, right? Like I had a very negative opinion of that, right? But then Tim explained to me, you just don't understand relics. Here's why relics are good. Pair like this relic on this champion, for instance, changes the champion entirely, and then is power crept so bad. The lockout, yeah. But yeah, I'm just saying, like when you talk to someone who's like they're spending because they're hunting for power in the game, they can easily tell you like what isn't going to be worth the money, or like what will give you the best bang for buck, like especially like on the lower end, like dropping 50 US, whatever the pass I think it's 55 US for the fully unlocked platinum pass. Why those 7 pulls, as long as you hit something, are worth it. Like even if you miss it, just the chance to getting like one powerful relic can like change your ability to fight in arena. It can change your ability to like, oh, you were doing 50 million Hydra damage, now you're doing 500 million. Like it can 10x your damage just because it'll give us, if you have that specific champion or you have that draft, it can like moon the damage for you. Another good example is like understanding debuffs is pretty big in the game. Yeah, Siege is pretty wank. I just looked at Siege. I just took some of the posts because I definitely can't fight any of the teams. So our count's 48. We're almost at 50. 50, I think we get a Sacred, or is it 60? 50, we get a Rare Book. Rip. But it feels like the rewards got worse as you're going along there. Barbarian Crypt is also open. I should be able to smash this soon just because of the champions I got now. Like, if I take out these two... Like, just this team alone should have no problem going through here. But they need gear. I also have... there's one other epic, Void Epic there I saw that I didn't put in, but... So tired. So we're going to cancel this because we're not going to get through it, but I just want to see how they're handling it. They just need their gear upgraded. She has a debuff spread, and if her attacks are crit, she'll attack again. And we have speed lead with High Katoon. So like probably next week we can really tackle that crypt and do well. Okay, so we lost one. I think the second alert doesn't have gear. Exactly what it is. Hey, Relempo, that account got given away, my friend. At the end of the year, the Tholen account from last year, we gave that away. This is the CHESHIRE Cat Tholen account, if that's what you're asking. But we don't have the other Tholen one anymore, Relempo. It was just to the end of the year. So we gave that and 5 other accounts away. Well, if we're only going to 1-star, I might as well push to the next one. I didn't move a shield set here either, so. Oh, the shatter bones be shattering. And I'm gonna die to bombs. Oh, I'm gonna die to bombs. Maybe not. Can the cat do it? Probably not, because he's gonna die. He got stunned. Yeah, he's dead. There's not any supports yet for this faction. I'm just trying to get Faction Wars rocking and rolling. Hey, Legendary Materials. And Tim, if you didn't see, I won Mythical Relentless gear, and 3 of the 4 pieces were really good. One of the I got one that triple rolled into accuracy, on top of the red accuracy, like the red rolls on accuracy too. I got one that 2 of the 4 mythical pieces rolled into speed, but I only hit the speed once on the helmet, and then once on the and the weapon. Sorry, didn't hit speed. But still, like, it's great gear. And I would have won the champ training too, but sadly, I couldn't play as much. So, rip me. Okay, that's all done. We got some good runes too. Which avatars new that's freaking out? Sandra. What are my champions showing here? Dominating Siege again? Très bien. Great to hear. Ooh. My face is melting. That's pretty funny. I love hearing when when you tell stories, Tim, of like, I made this. What's your account power level now? It's like 7 million, I think, and they just can't get across the line. Oh, you can't keep it from growing, so now it's at 15 mil? Well, here's a question, Tim. If you took, like, say you've got, like, gear that, like, rolls your champion up to, like, from, like, I don't know, let's say player is a champion, the champion power is at, like, 250,000, right? If you took that, if you make a preset of that gear and take it off the champion, is because the gear's rolled, it still counts towards the account power? Like, I'm just asking, is that a way for you to, like, hide it, kind of? You can take the gear off, and then the champion power drops, so then your account power drops. No, it'll lower the account power. Okay, good. So there is a way then. It'd be annoying, mind you, to have to like re-equip all your gear, but then the account power goes up. But situationally, like you could like smurf it up if you're like, oh, I'm not going to use these guys for the week. But you can only have what, like 50 presets, so it does become like a, or 50. You can have what, 5 champion and 50 global. So it would become hell to keep track of gear if you're just going through the preset to preset. Thought they're gonna get rid of these red dots. They lied. Yeah, resistance really kicks it up for some reason. I wonder why that is. Like, if you have, like, 700, 800 res on a champion, it might, like, add, like, 80k power to them. Yeah, some mythicals, their like base power is just really high. Most of them are like, yeah, 89,000 to like 100k or more. 104. So some of them have 114, I think, base. What to run? Let's go back in here. I won't lie, I kind of want to do Fire Knight, but just don't have the time. Hey, Supercharger, how you doing? I'm grinding away Augustine. Oh, so I do have more chronophage because some of them. Let me see how much I actually have. Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit of it. God, I love this rhino. The design is so good. So excited to build Two Hawk. He's so good. I mean, overall, I just won on the Void epics. Like, hey Prince, there is a divers going on right now. It's for the card flip. Yeah, Supercharger. It's I've been working a lot, so I haven't been on. I'm actually about to go in 2 minutes, but yeah, overall, I can only get these 1 hour ones in. Tomorrow, I'm gonna do a longer one for about 3 hours, but it comes down to I'm working a job that like I do 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. So it's just the time window. I don't get home until 5 or 6, and then by the time I like shower, eat, all that kind of stuff, it's closer to 7 o'clock. And then because I'm getting up at 6 a.m., anything I got to get done at night, I have to do between that 7 to 10 window. So it's just, and half the time I want to just go to sleep. So what I've been doing is taking a nap and sleeping till 10, and then getting up from like 10 to like 11:30, getting the paperwork stuff done, and then going back to sleep till 4, getting up at 4 in the morning. So it's just a rigorous day. But yeah, it's overall, the job's fun. It's all right. Prince and I were talking about the downsides of that you can have though, to having to deal with customers when they come in and they're salty. But yeah, we got like for pulling. I think we pulled what, like 20. It was 23 voids, and we got Godseeker and Nari. We already had Yuzin, but we got Two Hawk. We got Genbo. Like, Genbo's a huge arena kick, so is Faceless. Frenzy as well is really good. So, yeah, overall, like, 8 out of 30 shards I think we've done so far, 33 Void Shards, and they're all bangers. Like, that's really awesome. Still no Cold Heart, some way, somehow. So we got Fellhound, we got Glade Wolf, Confessor, Skirmisher. We've gotten a couple of the Tree Shield Knots. Or 49, so we've opened 50, 7 plus 1. So 58 void shards total. Dungeon Divers is right here. Card flips. So you can get some good stuff in here, Prince. Like you might get a legendary book or a primal shard, 6-star rune, epic book, void shard, some fragments of him, even if you're not going to go for him, to put into mod. So I dropped from gold 1 down to bronze 2. It's kind of insane. I didn't log on for 5 days and fell that fast. And there's no attacks against me, so why, like, does it just kick you immediately to bronze 1 if you're inactive? You have every Lego in the summoning pool. Whale problems, Tim. Whale problems. I do gotta get going though, guys. I streamed an extra 15 minutes. I have to clean, finish laundry, get ready, get out of here for the day. Today is me doing Valentine's Day because I worked through it, so it's busy night for me. And then tomorrow I work. But yeah, it was good talking to everyone again. I will be back on tomorrow, like I said. I'm going to try and 100% make sure every day, no matter the time, I'm getting at least a 90-minute stream in. So tomorrow we'll be on for about 2 to 3 hours, and then same thing for going forward. Like I said, 90 minutes I'm at least going to try and bang out. Hope everyone had a great time, and I'll see you all tomorrow, guys. It's good seeing you all, good talking to you all. Hey, Dex, watch the replay. Take it easy, guys. Good luck in your siege. Don't forget to do Hydra tonight, and tomorrow to do Chimera. And I will see all you guys tomorrow. I won't die, Tim. I won't die. I'm in the hands of a goth baddie. I'm good. Take it easy, guys. Have a good night.